In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to get all your Tuvala gears to pen and walk through step by step together to finish the seasonal pass less than 1 hour 15 minutes. I will also teach you some great tips and tricks for new returning players as we go through, so please watch all the video before you start to enhance your gears. I warned you, and so let's get it started. Whether you guys are a returning or new player, always make a seasonal character when it's available. After that, pick any class you guys want to play, and then let's move on to the next one. After making your character name, make sure you guys press check, and then after that, create seasonal character right here. Make sure it's check marked, and then click create character. And then after that, you guys click on your character and press enter. It's going to give you guys two options. If you guys are a new player, I really recommend you guys doing the Mountain of Eternal Winter. And then if you guys are a returning player, then you guys want to do Ancient Stone Chamber. There are many ways to get yourself to level to 61. However, I have a really cool video that will going to teach you guys the fastest way to level up in 61 in 2 hours. And so if you guys are interested in that, please watch this video. I will also put the link on the top right. Honestly, it's not the healthiest way to play BDO, but if you guys want to get a really nice head start though, this is how you guys want to do it. And so yeah, please just watch the video, and then hopefully that you guys will learn from it, and then go from there. Once you guys hit level 61, this is what you guys want to do. Just come to here and click this present challenges and claim everything. You guys get all that juicy 400 mil. So technically I get 300 right there. I get a PEN Tuvala, I get the loyalty and the Shakatu shiny box and the PEN Tuvala ring, and I get all this juice right here, baby. Claim that, claim this, claim that, and voila, that's how we get, you know, all the juice just getting up to 61, guys. And so that's the reason why we want to get up to 61, just to get this juicy loot. After that, we'll basically get Naru gears, right, from Fugar. And so if you guys haven't got these, just go talk to Fugar. And then with Naru gears, we want to enhance these guys. But in order to get the weapons of the Blackstones, what we need to do is talk to Fugar and, you know, start the quest. And then after that, we basically want to do these, the chapter 1s. And look at that, guys. And then if you just press spam R, literally, just gonna get everything right here, guys, right? That's how we get all the quests done. And then after that, chapter 2. So we need to get chapter 2. The funny part is, like, there's no chat button. And so what I like to do is just press number 1 and then back out, and look at this, guys. There's a chat button. Alright, so that's what you guys want to do. So main quest, click on that, and then chapter 3. And then go back to enhancement, right? There's no chat again. So if you go in here, back out, now there's a chat, right? It's like a funny bug that I found. So you guys can basically do your same. So no empty slots in your inventory, that's a problem. So let's go find some room. So I can basically do that, make some more room, and then let's get it going. Get the first one, chapter, and then spam that. You guys get more inventory slots, right? And if you guys need to get more quest open spaces, just press O. And then if it's 30 out of 30, you guys can't get any more quests. So what you guys want to do is, you know, find these ones and then basically forfeit the ones that you guys don't want to do. So for example, like these ones, right? Dahlia, LV. I don't think I'm gonna grind in Sonil, for example. So I'm gonna cancel that. Cancel these, right? Musk and shoes, sure, I'll cancel that. Screw that. Screw this. Screw that one as well, right? And basically just turn off everything that, you know, forfeit the ones that you're not gonna use, basically. And then after that, press comma again. Now you have some room to do your quest. And then basically do it again. And then spam R for that inventory slots. And then, yeah, keep going. One more. And then after that, chapter 4. Let's go chapter 4, guys. And then after that, more slots, right? Just spam it, guys. So we don't have more room. So what we need to do is make more room, right? Just open those. And then you guys can get basically more. And then after that, now he's getting bigger. You guys can see that? That's kind of cool. And then after that, just keep doing the same chat. And then boom, voila. So like this, all the inventory slots, look at all that. So spam that, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then chapter 6. Boom. Now we want to get the second one, for example, right? It doesn't really matter, but I just like to do it, you know, organized ways. Then after that, chapter 8, right? And then enhancement, back out, chat, you see that? So this is also nice, guys. If you guys are 61, you guys can basically skip all the quests like that, which is very, very nice. And then after that, just keep going. Chapter 10. And then chapter 11. And then that's about it. Then it stops right there, guys. So that's what we want to stop right there. And then now look, we have basically lots of materials, ingredients, right, to enhance. And so you should basically get like 1,500 of these and then 2,000 of these for armor. And then after that, you guys get all this expansion for inventory. So just right click it to activate it. Now you guys get more space for that. And so yeah, let's just equip all these, for example, and go from there. And then after that, what we want to do is actually pull out the armors and then weapons, and we want to actually enhance these guys. And so what we want to do is press comma again, number 1 for enhancements. And then after that, click the helmet, for example, and then we're gonna just enhance it, guys. We're gonna enhance it all day until we get PEN, basically. That's the strategy here. What I usually like to do is just stop around trying. And if I get like 10 fill stack like that too, I like to just save it. Because reason behind that is, if I get like try, for example, here, if I can get it, I can use like a 9 fill stack, right? So 48%, if I use 9 stack right there, I can get it up to like 72, right? If I want to hit it, right? Just like that. And so that's what I like to do and save my fill stacks once in a while, just like that. However, I do want to work on the other ones first, and so let's just do that. It's kind of loud. I'm gonna put that down a little bit. And then just stop around try for now. And then if you guys get the fail stacks, maybe save it. And then you guys can use it on your try attempts, right? So that's a good strategy right there, guys. Just keep spamming it. Alright, we got 7. So now we want to use that like on tries and see what happens. 68. Exactly, just like that. And it's super easy as 1, 2, 3. And then do the same for my gloves now. Try to get it up to try if you can. If you get a good amount of fill stack, that's when you guys basically, you know, do what I'm doing. Alright, we'll stop around try. Is that it? Oh, now there's weapons. So let's get your weapons up. For the weapons, keep in mind that they only give you the succession weapon and then the sub weapon. So awakening, we need to do awakening quest and then they will give us awakening weapon. So yeah, you guys will only get these 2, and so just keep that in mind to yourself. And then just get it up to around, you know, try, for example. I'll show you guys something cool. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying, dude. Alright, try. So what we want to do now is use the duo that we have. Okay, now we have 6 stack right here. And so what we want to do is now pull out, you know, Tet and go for it. 56. We failed that one. Now let's pull out the Tet one for the other one. And look at that. Once we get PEN, now we can just basically convert it into Tuvala armor. And so that's what we want to do. And so now we're good with basically armor. And let's start over again. Back to try. So we got that to try. Anything else that we need to get up to try? I think that's it. So what we want to do next is just RNG hit it for now. Oh, we got RNG carried, so let's do the next one. Okay, we got RNG carried. We failed. Now with that 7 stack, let's use it on our Tet attempts. And look at that. Now we got pet helmet for that one. And then after that, let's move on to the duo. Get it back up to try. Alright, and then do it one more. And if it fails, then we want to use it like on other tries and then see what happens. And if it fails, then use it on the other ones, right? Just like that. And then get the duels back up, right? And then it failed, so I want to use it on Tet. And then if I failed, then maybe I want to use it on my shoes. And then look at that. Now I got my shoes to Tuvala. And so now we don't have much options. And so yeah, just keep going, guys, until we can get everything to Tuvala from Naru. So one more. Did I get everything? Let me see. So we only have 3 more left. And so yeah, just let's keep going. We failed, and now we want to use that to somewhere else. There you go, just like that. Get this to fail, and then get this to tet, just like that. And then get this back up to try and see what happens. And then we failed, use that 7 stack on the tet, just like that, and get myself a glove. And then after that, try this again. I got that 7 stack, and then use that on my cube right there, and then it failed. So maybe I want to save that for pen attempts, right? So that's what I want to do right here. And then just get it back up to maybe 1 more fail. So 7 stack, let's use it on here. And then pull out the 13 again, and then get that to pen, right? Same thing, and now we're on the very last one. Just this one, and all we need to do is basically save those fail stacks, right? If you guys need to. 1 more. Oh. So maybe I'll save that. It's all full though. I'm just gonna tap it then. And then use 7. I failed. Just keep going until you guys get 10 at this point. If you guys don't have room, just like I am. And then I'll use 13. And then voila, just like that, guys. And now congratulations, from Naru, we basically made everything to, you know, Tuvala, right? And so now what we want to do is actually don't work on your accessories yet. You actually want to make your armors and weapons to pen first before making your accessories to pen. And so that's the strategy here, guys. And I really recommend you guys actually getting the time-filled blackstones and buying the Black Desert Seasonal Pass. Reason behind that, if you guys buy the Black Seasonal Pass, you guys can get more time-filled stone from doing that. And so I highly recommend for those people who are new in this game and just buy it. It's like $30, but it's really worth it for you guys in the end because you guys definitely want to make all the Tuvala Gears to pen before moving on to play this game. And so with just 400 that I have, I personally want to go for AP damage. And so I'm just going to enhance my, you know, these ones. And so what we want to do now is basically we want to pull out like 20 stacks. And then when we pull out like 20 stacks, it's going to give us like 70%. So that's pretty high for me, honestly. And so what I'm going to do now is actually just going to pull out 10 stacks. And so if you guys have any fail stacks, what you guys want to do in your storage market is just pull them all out because we're about to enhance and go crazy, guys. And so this is my strategy for you guys is from Pride to Duo, you guys will need to use basically like 20 stacks if you guys are new players. And then when you guys doing from Duo to Try attempts, you guys need to use 30 stack. So you notice how, you know, this is 20 stack and then Duo to Try is 30 stack, right? I'm always only adding like 10 each basically, right? So for example here, let's just say that we use 20 stack. So let's just say we just use this. Screw it. Oh wow, so our RNG is not good, right? We supposed to hit that, but we didn't. So maybe I'll save that 30 stack for Duo or Duo to Try attempts, right? And so what we want to do now is pull out another like, you know, 20 stack, but this is my alt account, guys. So I'm going to use like a 10 or 15, right? Because it's kind of waste for me to use like 20 stacks on these. So look at that, easy. And now we want to use like a Try and or 30 stack from Duo to Try, makes sense? And then 63, that's pretty high, right? But then if you fail, then it's okay. Let's just go back to, you know, 10 or 15. The reason why we want to use 20 is because if you guys don't have a lot of, you know, the time-filled blackstone, then you definitely want to use a higher fail stack, right? So that way you guys have a higher chance to hit it. And so if you want to get more of these as well, you guys need to do weekly quest, right? So if you guys press O, for example, and then go to new, you guys can do some kind of quest here. Oh, it's in recurring and then seasonal weekly. And so these are the stuff that you guys can do and kill any mobs between all these. And if you guys do so, then for example, Blood Wolf. If you guys go kill Blood Wolf, right? And then kill a certain amount, then you guys can get these for reward, which is, you know, 600 every week, right? So you guys can do this weekly as well. So if you need more time-filled blackstones, this is where you guys need to go and grind and get more of these, for example. However, I have 360. I think that's good enough for maybe 10 attempts, and so let's keep trying. So here, let's do like 15 attempt or stack, I mean. And then boom, just go for it. And then now use the 36. If it becomes 40, that's when I'm going to save 40 stacks from try to 10 attempts. And so it looks like I hit it. So, you know, I'll just stop around try. And then let's get my sub weapon to, you know, same thing. So here I'll probably use like a 15 again. And then after that, probably 30 right here. And then boom, just like that, guys. Now we made it easy. Just try like that. If you guys talk to Fugar, he has like these even harder Tuvala helmet or armor, gloves, and so on. And so what this means is that if you guys actually hit, you know, the tries and tets, he can basically give you all the fail stats. So for example, I basically got it from him already. And so it should be in my ongoing. So let's click one of them, for example, and see. So let's say that for Tuvala helmet, if I make this to try or higher and equip it, then I get this 40 stack, for example. This stack would be really, really good for, you know, try to 10 attempt, for example, because it's 40 stack, right? And so yeah, that's what you guys want to do here is getting these. And so look at this. When I basically accepted the quest right here and then equip it, you guys will see objective completed, right? And then I have 2 of those, right? And so it makes sense that he's going to give me 40 stacks of 2, right? So I just got 2 right there, guys, right? Just like that 40 stack right there on the left side. And then now I have 2 of those guys. And so that's what you guys want to do whenever you guys hit try, right? And so same thing with armors. So that's what we want to do now is get your armors to try now as well. Same method. Either 20 stacks if you guys are new. If not, 15 is good enough personally. Just like that. And then get it up to try, which is 30 stack, right? Just like that. And then get these. What was it, guys? 20, right? But personally, I'm an alt account, so I'm just gonna use 15. One more. All right. Maybe I'll save that for try attempts and then do it again. 15. Now 26. I'll take it. Failed, so it's okay. And then I'll just use 15 again. And then 30. It's failed, so that's okay. Same thing. And just keep doing that until you guys can actually hit it. Right? Just keep in mind that you guys do need time fills backstones, and so watch out, right? If you don't have enough, then you want to use higher chance so that way you guys can actually hit it. Boom. One more. Perfect. Now we got try on there. And then we're going to save for that. Now 2 more. Get these back up right there. And then tries 30 stacks. Just like that. And then we got try. Now last one. Once again, 20 stacks, right, guys? If not, I'm just going to use 10 stack. I don't really care because it's my alt account once again. And 30. Just like that, guys. And now we have all tries. If we equip everything, you guys see all that on the bottom right. And then if you talk to Fugar, we should be able to get 4 of these of that. And then now we have 4 of 40 stacks. And so in total, we got 2, 4, 6, right? So we got 6 40 stacks right there. And so look at that. Now we have 6 40 stacks right now. And so what we want to do next is use these for your items, for your try to 10 attempts. And so for example, let's do it on our weapon. For example, let's do it on 40 like that. And then use it on our weapon. Boom. Now we failed, so that's okay. So what we want to do next is use this fail stack on the other one that we made for tries. And then let's use it on this one. And look at that. Now we made a tip for this one, right? So now we made an easy tip. And now we need to make this back to duo to try. Remember duo to try, guys? It's just 30 stack. And then now we're back to try. And then now we're going to use 40 stacks again. And then go for 10 attempts. So this is what I usually like to do, guys, too. Is 36 is reasonable. But then, you know, if you want to put the bad RNG, I usually like to put it on a bad RNG on helmets or, you know, armors. For example, this is what I mean. So let's use this RNG on a helmet because I don't think I'm going to hit it, right? So if you have a feeling that you're not going to hit it, this is what I do and just give it on a bad armor, for example. The reason behind that is I want more AP, right? And I want higher chance of fail stacks. And so it just makes sense that I'm just going to use 42 on this one, but then like 46 on the higher ones on the weapons, right? So let's just do this, for example. See, we failed right there. Now we have 47. Now we have higher chance for these ones to get 10, right? If that makes sense. And then let's just hit it. And look at that! Just like my strategy, guys. We can get 10 just like that. So this good strategy that I usually like to do is using 40 stacks on armor first. And then if they fail, then use it on your weapons after. You know what I mean? And so that's a good strategy that you guys can do as well. And so we have weapons as tech. I will probably stop around there, right? Because we only have 300. And we still need to make these to basically to tech as well, right? And so let's get these helmet to back to try because everything else is try. So good strategy also to know is, you know, make sure everything is back to try. And so if this is still dual, you guys definitely want to just get it back up to try of 30 stacks. And then boom, just get it back to try. And then after that, now we want to use 40 stacks and then just go on helmets. And then that one failed, but that's okay. Let's put it on the armor, for example. That one failed, but that's okay. Now we have a 50 stack, guys. What do I do with 50 stack? It's time for tech to pen attempts. That's what I usually like to do on 50 stacks.
And so yeah, let's just hit it and see what happens. 31 is pretty low, but reasonable as well. But let's hit it. And just like that, guys, we just hit pen just like that, right? And then, however, we got these back to duo. And so what do we need to do? Get it back up to try, right? So there's also another good strategy to get these duos to tries is the rainbow stones. So I don't have it with me right now, but what it would look like would be like these, for example. If you guys get ever these from Refined Magical Back Stones, you guys can use these and just guarantee get it from duo to try or pride to duo. Personally, I don't like to use it on pride to duo because, you know, you can always fail from pride to duo, and so it doesn't really matter. The only matter that actually is the duo to try. And so good strategy using the Refined Magical Blackstone is using from the duo to try attempts. So when I get these from later on, maybe I'll show you how it works. But for now, if you guys just have fail stacks, just use that for now and get it everything back up to try. So back again, this 30 stack, remember? Booyah. And then 30 stacks again. If you guys don't have a lot of Advice of Vox as well, you guys can use black weapons or blackstone armors, right? And get yourself a 30 stack just like that. So getting up to try is not even hard, guys. It just costs money, but it's willing to, you know, spend it because if this is newer player for you guys, this is highly recommended to do so. And so yeah, just get some blackstones in the central market and then just get yourself a 30 stack and then get everything at least to try. And then after that, if you guys want to push further, you guys can. It just depends on your, you know, time-filled blackstone. So just watch that very carefully. And so we have done this so far. And then, yeah, let's move on to the next one. If you guys press I and then click this, Black Desert Seasonal Pass, this pops up on the left side, like this. And then all you guys need to do is just click on these to get all these rewards too. So don't forget to click all this, guys. And if you guys also buy a Seasonal Pass, you guys can activate all this on the right side as well. So it's pretty good for new players if you're new to BDO. So I highly recommend you guys doing that if you guys can. And so here it says enhance a Naru weapon +3 or higher than equip it. But seems like I already changed these to Tuvala, right, guys? And so in order to get Naru main, for example, is go back to Fugar. And then you guys can get basically Naru right here. And so he said main weapon, right? So let's just get main weapon first. And then just go from there. And so here, let's just enhance it back. And then just get it up to 3. And then equip it. And then if you do that, we finished it right there. Now we need to do a Naru armor, which is kind of annoying. And so make sure you guys actually equip that. Don't be like me, guys. So definitely watch this video first before you guys enhance it. Because now you guys can learn from my mistake, right? And then enhance this to, you know, +3 again. And then equip it. And then after that, it should work. Oh, it has to be armor. Dang it, guys. So it's not even helmet, guys. So make sure it's actually armor, alright? So it's literally the word armor, right? So you guys can't get the helmet, right? Or shoes or gloves. It has to be armor, guys. That's so annoying. Alright, so right there, +3. And then equip it. Poggers, alright. And then we just move on to the next ones, right? And then if you guys just level up, you know, you guys can get this so easily. So I highly recommend you guys watching my video, right? How to power level up in 1 hour, 24 minutes, right? And then after that, Naru main to 15. Oh my gosh, so we actually have to make it back up to 15, guys. I'm so sorry. So we really hope you guys watch this before, you know, doing it yourself. But yeah, right here, we want to get this up to 15. So let's get it back up to 15. At least we have a lot of these, right, guys? And so that's okay. So we can make another 15 if we can. 15. And then let's make our armor to 15 as well, because I know it's coming 100%. Boom. Now we're just going to equip it. And then, look at that armor. See, I told you it was coming. And then we just do that. Now we want to do Naru sub weapon. Oh my gosh. Now we have to also buy a freaking sub weapon. And then basically do the same thing, guys. Holy cow, this is so annoying. Boom. Now we did it. Now we did that. Guild information window, okay. Guild information is just pressing G, right? And so if you guys press G, you guys can basically see everything here. And so yeah, just press G. After that, yeah, just click everything else. Seems like everything is reasonable and easy. And then now looks like we're stuck in Reach 56, completing the Awakening or Succession questline. So in order to do that, press O and then go to main. And once you guys are level 56, you guys can like see something new. For example, if it's Sage, you guys can see something like Sage, new power, right? And then if it actually says Sage Succession, that's the stuff that you guys want to do. And so now what we want to do is click on that and then navigate. And then it seems like I need to go over here to start my quest, for example. So I'm just gonna bring my horse. By the way, it also needs to be level tier 8 horse, guys. I can't use Dream Horse on my seasonal. And so yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. You guys can't use Dream Horse. And so if you guys are like rich in the very beginning for some reason, and then you want to, you know, buy a Dream Horse and then flex, guess what? You guys can't flex in seasonal servers. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys don't do that. And just buy tier 8 horse if you want. And then just use tier horse from seasonal character. I know it's kind of stupid, but they made it like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna finish all my quests for this, and then after doing that, I'll let you guys know and see you guys then. So while I'm running around, I'm just like to, you know, clean my inventories. What I usually like to do if it's a trash item, I just like to click this trash and then click the multiple ones that you want to just get rid of. And then after that, press discard, and then you guys can easily just clean up your inventories. So thing with this one as well, I don't really need this one anymore. So I'm just gonna discard it and so on. If you guys are also new in BDO, I highly recommend you guys using a server called Seasonal Server. And so you guys want to grind here. The reason behind that is if you guys grind in monsters, they can actually have a chance to drop like all the seasonal stuff. For example, time-filled blackstones, like all the Tuvala ores, for example, like anything that's related with seasonal stuff, they will drop it. And so that's the reason why you guys want to grind in Seasonal Server. And then also you guys get an extra like EXPs. And so yeah, I highly recommend you guys grinding in Seasonal Server. It's all nice and people over there as well. And the gears are same, right? All other people are also like have same gears. And yeah, if you guys also like PvP though, you guys can use, you know, season PvP. In the other ones, you guys can't basically force yourself to do PvP there. And so yeah, if you guys really want to do PvP, that's what I recommend you guys doing is Seasonal Arsha server. And then boom, voila guys, I finished my Sage quest, and then look at this, I finally got Awakening Weapon, and they just gave me Tuvala just like that if you guys are on Seasonal. And so yeah, I highly recommend you guys doing that, because also, you guys can finish this quest now, right? Now we can basically move on to the next one, and go from there. And look at this guys, I finally have refined Magical Blackstone, and so let's see what we can do with this, for example. And so what we want to do is maybe pull out our armor, for example, and then just go for 10 attempt, for example. And then just like that. Then pull this out, and then just go for 40 attempts. If it doesn't go through, we have another strategy. But they love us, and so yeah, we're just gonna get tipped just like that, guys. And then once again, 40 stack. Pull that out, and then try to 10 attempts. We failed. However, now we can use this rainbow right here, guys. And look at this. It's a guarantee. And so you guys can just right click on it, and then look, it's now 100%. We're gonna use 20 of these. However, keep in mind that it does lose your durability a lot, right? So it says durability will be decreased by 20 when you guys have this chance with this stone, but it's still worth it because it keeps your 47 stack, for example, because it's 100%. And then boom, just like that, we got back to try. And so that's really, really nice to use, guys, when you guys are basically need to go to duo to try, guaranteed. And then so that way you guys don't even have to move this around, and then just use the 47 stack right away. So just again, let's hit it again. And then we failed, but that's okay. Now we have a rainbow again, remember? And then boom, now we got back to try, just like that. And now we have a 50 stack. So instead of using it on try to 10, we want to use it for like a pen attempts. And so right here, let's just try it and see what happens. And we failed, so that's okay. Now we want to maybe use it on our pen. Tuvala right here, for example. One more. And then we failed. Now we have a 60 stack, right? So now it's up to you guys if you want to save that 60 stack for something else, or, you know, and use it on a 10 attempt to pen. It's up to you guys at this point, because RNG is RNG at this point. But yeah, personally, I would recommend, you know, tries. I would hit a 40 stack. And then once you guys hit try, or tet, I would recommend you guys using basically the 50 stacks, right? But if you guys get a 60 stack, maybe you guys can save that for later in future. It's up to you guys, and so just go from there. However, we basically, yeah, want to do this again and then get this back to Tet if you guys want. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's get that back to Tet. And then whatever that was try right here, for example, let's make it back to Tet. That one failed, so let's do that one more time on this one. That one failed as well. And so now we have a lot of 50 stacks, right? Now we can save these 50 stacks for, you know, Tet to pen attempts like this, for example, right? And just hit it. And just like that, now we just got a pen just like that, guys, right? And remember with dual ones, if you have this refined magical blackstone, we can use this and get a guaranteed try again, guys. And then from there, right, we just pull out a Tet again and just go from there. And then we failed, that's okay. Let's just rainbow again. And then hit 47. Failed again, that's okay, we can use rainbow. But then now it broke, right? So now we have to go fix it basically. And so yeah, just watch that carefully and make sure you guys also watch your time filled blackstones. But yeah, it's not too bad, right? I didn't buy the seasonal pass yet, but I still have 580 left. And so we'll see like if we need it or not. If not, we'll probably need to end up, you know, do the recurring and then do the weekly one, so that way we can get the 600 right there. However, I'm just gonna go run back to Hideout because that's my main base, and then just figure out some stuff there, what we're gonna do, and so we'll see you there. Alright, now we're back to Hideout. Now let's go fix that thing. So we have 100 right there. We want to use Tuvala ores. Never use memory frags, it's not worth it, guys. And then just get back all the way up to 100 for everything for Tuvala Gears. And then after that, let's enhance it again. We want to at least get it back up to 10. So 50 I think is kind of high personally, and so maybe I'll just pull out a 40 for example and then go from there. Now look at that, now we have a 10. Now best part about this, guys, is once you guys get this item, Frozen Tides Blackstone. If you guys ever get this from either grinding, you guys can get that from grinding from seasonal server, remember? You guys need to grind in seasonal server, but what that item does is basically once you guys have a Tet item, you guys can make anything to pen basically. And so there's a red one and the blue one as well, right? So this one is the blue one, and blue one only works for, like, for example, the armors or the weapons, right? So for example, let's say that we have any Tet on armors. No, we don't. But, you know, let's see. We can use this and then use that and then make it pen guarantee basically, guys. And so that's what maybe we want to do. And so let's just hit it. And then voila, we just get an easy pen just like that, right? So that's what we can do on that scenario as well. And then just get an easy pen like that. However, here, remember the dual to try attempts. We can basically use all this right here. And then get a guaranteed try right there, right? And then after that, we want to just use 40 stacks. But seems like we're out. So what do we do? Well, we could just use a 30 stack, right? The best way you guys can get is, you know, blackstone weapons and armors. And just even use 30 stacks. I think that's good enough. And so 30%, that's good enough, right? And then you guys can even get yourself a stack. So that's totally fine too. And so I have a lot of 50 stacks here, guys. And so what I want to do now next is maybe either save these. You have two options. Either you guys can save them up to other classes. For example, my Archer has 210 stacks. And my Hostage has 222 stacks. And so just go and log into another class. And then if you guys have a Nader's band like this, the extra slot inventory, then what you guys can do is, like, you know, go back and forth and then, you know, switch it like that. And then that's how you guys give it to the character. And then, you know, make yourself a room, for example, right? So if I need more room, I want to go with the one that has 2, right? The 2 is there because if you guys do more quests in BDO, it just gives you guys a free fail stack. So every time I'm rolling, I basically have a +2 fail stack for free, basically. However, another option would be on this one right here. If you guys go talk to this guy, which is Blacksmith Shop, and then you guys can also buy these 50 stacks, for example. So you guys can get that if you want, and then if it's a 50 stack, if it has to be right below 50. So for example, this one is 50, right? So now we can basically pull this out, which is extract, Blacksmith, Secret Book, and then right click on it. And then it just makes us the Advice of Vaults. And look at this, once we use this, now we have room. And so just like that, guys, now we can make ourselves more rooms. And so if that's what you guys want to do, go ahead and do that and make yourself more room. So I'm just gonna make more room right here and then back out. And now I have several rooms, guys. Now it's time for enhancing again. So once again, guys, we never want to touch our accessories, right? We want to make sure you guys get all the armors and weapons to pen first, and then you guys can move on to accessories. Reason behind that is once you guys make all your pen, like armors and weapons, then we can use these time-filled blackstones and then get all the Tuvala ores. Because in order to get your accessories, we need to get all the Tuvala ores we can get. So once we get all the armors, you know, weapons, we don't need to use time-filled blackstone. So what we want to do is talk to Fugar, and then talk to this guy, and then just turn this in, right? So you want to turn this all in right here and click on it, and then max quantity, press enter. But I still need it right now, so I'm not going to do that, but that's an example of a scenario. And so that is the reason why, guys, you want to do that, is because of that reason. And so right now, we still need to make these to pen. So yeah, I'll still need these right now, and so I'll keep this for now to make everything else to pen. And then after that, we want to make accessories. In order to get accessories, talk to blacksmith. Not even Fugar, guys. Fugar only has Naru gears, if you guys remember. So talk to blacksmith. After that, click exchange, and then he's the one that has all the accessories right here. So if you guys need to get more accessories, just talk to him, and you guys can get all the accessories right here. Long talk, but yeah, let's get this enhancing going again. So this is Pry, and so we want to get this to duo. So getting to duo is not too hard, right, guys? All we need to do is use like a 20 stack, but personally I'm just gonna use a 10 stack. And then look at that, just RNG is with us, and then just goes from there. And then 20 stack after that, and look at that, now we just got Try just like that. Super easy clap, right, guys? And then after that, once we have Try, remember what we need to use next is 40 stacks, right? But if you don't have a 40 stacks, what we can do is literally just use another 30 stack and just get your fail stacks going, right? So remember, we failed this one, 37, so maybe we'll use that one and then use it. Now we have exactly 40 stack. And then do we have a rainbow one? Oh, we only have 10. So we need 10 more of these. So either you guys can grind it out and get more of these if you want, or just wait it out for every weekly. You know, they just hand out like free stuff once in a while, you know. And so I highly recommend you guys, you know, don't rush it, honestly, too. But if you want to rush it, then I would honestly just recommend using your fail stacks and just getting it up yourself. However, if you make an item, guys, to Tet, if you talk to Fugar again, remember, he will give us like 60 stacks as well. And yeah, I really recommend you guys doing that once you guys make a Tries and Tets, and then just talk to Fugar, and then he can basically give you like free stuff. And so don't forget doing that. So now what we want to do is just reorganize your inventories and make it nice and clean like this, like what I did. And then after that, just keep doing your Black Desert Seasonal Pass. And so now what I'm stuck with is learn about skill add-ons from skill instructor. All I need to do is press K and then just find your skill instructor. So just click on that, and then he tells you guys where to go, and then just do that quest right there. Once you talk to him, and then just click chat and then talk to him after that, you guys can finish your quest just like that. And then after that, I'm pretty sure I finished all the other quests, like these ones, right? If you guys are not too sure how to do this one, just Google Fairy Mysterious Companion. It's pretty easy. And then, yeah, once you guys do that, then you guys can just easily get that. And then after this one, you need to do Inventory Expansion Quest. So if you guys press O, go to Suggested, right here, Inventory Expansions. And so you guys can basically do any of these. What I would recommend, though, doing on this one would be this one, Claws Can Contain. The reason behind that is really, really close to Heidel and Villia. So you guys basically just need to go back where you guys basically from started. And so just click navigate and just run there quickly and then do that quest. All you guys have to do is just kill wolves and that's it. And so after you guys finish that, you guys should be able to finish one of your seasonal pass, which is this one, Abundant Inventory Support. So right here, guys, just talk to this guy. Once you talk to this guy, you want to basically go touch grass. And then if you guys don't know where to go, just click on this and then it basically tells you where to go, right? So right here, they say they have wolves around here in this yellow location on the mini-map. So I'm just gonna go over there and then see if they're actually there. So there's wolf right here in front of me, so I'm just gonna kill 2 of those, that's it. And then once we kill 2 wolves, now we just go back and then finish the quest. And then boom, we are back, and then just talk to him, and then now we finish the quest. And then now we can move on. Pale loyalty companies, if you're not too sure, just hover it, and then just Google it if you guys don't know. But I already did mine, so I'm just gonna skip it to the next one. And then now we need to consume 1000 Agris Fever points. So what we need to do for that one is basically just right click your Agris Fever right here, and then just burn it in the specific location. There are some specific location you can burn it on, for example, like Bloody, Tushia Runes, Shuriken, like those are the really good place, guys. And so this is a really good time to start doing your weekly, right, for your Tuvala Gears, and just get these 600. So while you guys are doing these, any of these, I'm pretty sure you guys can activate your Agris, and so make sure you guys go ahead and do that. And then once you guys done all those burn 1000 Agris, then you guys can basically finish this quest. And so yeah, I highly recommend you guys doing that and then go from there. So after burning my Agris into Shira runes, I basically can do the next one, which is complete the weekly chants, guys. And so what we want to do now, press is O, and then find the one that has Tushira runes, for example, and this is what I'm doing, guys, for example. And then if I do this, I basically get 600 time-filled blackstone. So nice thing about is that they actually changed it. It used to be like 2,000 or 3,000 kills, but now it's only 500 kills, guys, and 500 kills is not even that hard. And so yeah, let's get that going, and then I'll see you guys after I finish it. All right, and it looks like we're done. Now let's go turn it in. Alright, let's just talk to him. And then pick the purple ones all the time, guys. We can basically get these by just changing it with this one. And so 100% you guys want to get that, basically. Alright, let's see if we finished our quest. Looks like we did. And then now we move on to the next one, which is, you know, enhance Tuvala main to try it, which we already did. And then after that, we want to enhance Tuvala necklace to duo. And so let's go ahead and do that, guys. In order to go back to the base, I highly recommend you guys buying these. It's called Traveler's Map. And then if you guys do so, we can basically just go back to base really fast. And so that way we don't have to, you know, go back to the base. And yeah, it does have a cool time though, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just use it here and then show you guys what it is. And then here we are, and then we're basically, you know, just teleported from all the way from Tushira Ruins to Duvan Crew. And so now let's go make a duo necklace just for that questing. What you guys want to do is talk to blacksmith again, and then from here let's just exchange like 3 because we just need to make 2 or duo necklace. And so let's just go ahead and do that, and then just press comma. I would just tap the first one if you guys want, because it's 72 is pretty high, but if not, you guys can also use like a 10 stack. It's up to you guys, and then just make it higher. Boom. And then I would use like another 10 stack, for example. And then we failed, of course. And so now we have to go ahead and do that again. Exchange, and make sure we can get it up to duo. And then once we make duo, we need to equip it, guys. And so that's what we need to do. Once again, 10 stack is not bad at all for me, so I'll just use it. And just like that, now we just get duo, just equip it. And then after that, that should be done. And look at this, guys. Remember this one? We can make any armors or weapons basically to pen. And so you guys definitely want to use all your seasonal passes before, you know, making them to pen. Because once you guys make all these pen from my fail stack tutorial guide, you know, like you guys have no use for these as well. And so make sure you guys use these ones before you guys move on to the next step. However, there's also a red one right here, guys, which if you guys use this one on accessories, it's a guarantee from tip to pen. And so that's why you guys want to use this on probably a necklace, because it gives you the most AP. But yeah, use these for accessories, these for armor and weapons. And now what we basically have to do is defeat the monster summoned from the Rift Echo. So we need to basically go do this. And so if you guys are not too sure where this location is, just press right click on it and then press enter. And then if you guys look at this, it says go mark location. So this is where we need to go. So I'll meet you guys there in Villia. Alright, I am here. If you guys want to find parties, I would recommend just coming to Seasonal 2. That's I noticed, like, a lot of people are here all the time. So you guys can ask for parties here. If not, you know, personally, I'm just gonna solo it, because all I need is just first boss. There's gonna be like 3 bosses that spawns if you guys summon this, for example. However, we just need to kill the first boss and that's it. And so that's why, you know, I'm just gonna summon it and then just get this one and the first one and then just get out. If you guys are not too sure how to do bossings, I would really recommend getting a 5Q. But if you guys know how to play this game, then yeah, you guys can also solo queue. Right now I have 212 AP with 265 or 268 DP. And so yeah, it's not bad to solo. I basically did solo right there and then boom, we just finished it. After that, just hover this Nader's band. Remember, guys, if I was enhancing right here, that's this Nader's band, guys. And so if you guys want more slots, that's the quest that you guys need to do. And so just hover it and then just do the quest. If you guys are not too sure, just Google it. It basically has a really nice guide for that one. And so yeah, definitely go check it out. After that, complete the Old Moon's Guild's trade offer quest. And then it seems like I finished this, so I'm just gonna move on to the next one. 59 easy Black Star weapon quest. Also, Google it, how to get that. And then after that, you guys will get it done. And then after that, now we need to go learn about Silver Bus from Storage Keeper. So what we want to do next is basically go to the storage keeper and then just talk to our NPC there. So right here, if you come right here, storage keeper, right? We want to go to the storage keeper and then chat. And then I want to learn about buff with silver. And if you guys click on that, now it's done. And then after that, let's move on to the next one, which is Shaka 2 Hidden Treasure. Also, definitely get that quest going, guys. You guys can get all these family inventories. So you guys can get it up to like +2 or something like that if you guys do it. And so yeah, this one is basically like connected to your all other like characters. And so my ninja, my archer, my mystic, or my megu, any other classes can basically use the slots right here, right? For example, they can use the simple crowns or chick feed or seafood. And so yeah, that's really nice. So that's why like making a seasonal character is really helpful, guys, because it kind of helps you guys understand what the stuff do basically, right? What the family inventory do, and you know, stuff like that. So yeah, just get that done. And then now after that, we're kind of stuck on this one, guys. Defeat one boss from the Dark Rift, but the thing is I don't have any Dark Rift. I basically killed them all yesterday. And so I'll probably need to wait a week for that one, guys. And so maybe we'll see you guys in a week and then go from there. But then after that, we do need to do defeat Igor Bartelli at the Game of Yar. So what we need to do is basically come to this guy right here in Villia. Then right here, you guys want to talk to this guy. And then after that, you guys want to play Yar. And so how do you play Yar? It's like basically YAHTZEE. So you guys want to do, for example, let me play a game, for example. So when I'm drawing, I want to pick the ones that has the most and then lock it. For example, this one seems like I have 5, so I'm just going to lock 5 and then draw it. And then it seems like I have nothing on 5, so I'm just going to reroll again. And then look at that, now we have 3 5s. And so we can basically put 5s on this one, so 5 times 3 is 15. And so I got 15 points right there. But then now, on my next turn, I can't basically pick 5. I can only pick 1 and 2 and 3s and 4s and 6s now, basically, if that makes sense. So it's my turn again, and so now we should go to number 4, right? You guys see number 4, there's a lot of number 4 here. And so we just roll for that. And then boom, we got 4 number 4s. And so that's why we got 16, and then I chose to do that. And now we can only pick 1, 2, and 3, and 6. Remember that. And so this is how you guys play Yar with him. And then right here, remember, we can only pick 1, 2, or 3, or 6. And so I have no 6. Maybe I can do 2s. Or I can do, yeah, basically 1 or 2s, guys. But I'm just going to do 2s and see what happens. Maybe I want to do back to 6s. Let's see if I can roll any 6s. Nothing on 6s. So this is basically a bad, right? So what we want to do is just do it on the lower number, right? Because maybe we can have a better chance next time for number 3s, right? And so on. Or number 3s and number 6s. And so what you guys want to do here maybe is try to find 6s and 3s as much as you can. And then, yeah, higher number wins. So, yeah. So here, no number 6s or... There is 3s, but I'm just going to reroll for number 6 and go greedy on that one. No number 6, but there's 3s, right? So maybe I'll just lock in 3s here. And then go for 3s. And then, yeah, just like that, guys. And now we have 9 for that one. And now we only have 2 options, which is 1 or 6, guys. So basically, go big or go home at this point, right? So we're always going to go big, number 6. Screw number A's. We want to go for big. So this, right? And then number 6. Number 6, look at that. So we got 18 right there. I'll take it. All right. So we have 60 points right now. He has 21 because, you know, he's beginner friendly, guys. And so that's why he has basically low numbers. And he's old. You know, he's about to die soon. And so that's why, you know, like, you need to go easy on him. But sometimes we got to give no mercy in BDO. And so look at this. Now we just got once. And so we just put that on number 1. And now we're end up with 61. Can this guy beat us? He has 27, right? I don't think it's impossible. If that was, yeah, exactly. Just like that. Now we got a victory. And now we exit. Also keep in friendly minder, guys. Look at this. Objective completed, right? So you guys can basically go ahead and do the previous one. Or like after the one, this one, right? So we don't have to do the step-by-step right here, like Dark Rift and then this and this. You can literally skip this one and do this one. So we just did that one and then we just got a mission accomplished, right, guys? And so, yeah, that's what you guys can do as well. And then here, complete Igor Bartelli's volume chapter 2, right? So you guys can go basically go do that and then get this done and then, you know, get this one as well. And then get a head start, basically. And then after that, then you guys basically graduated and then finish all the spring season Spirit Pass. And so yeah, that's how you guys can basically do all this right here. But yeah, the best way to find, guys, if you guys are not too sure, is just Googling it, right? For example, this one, Naders banned. So if you guys just Google Naders, that's what you guys can do for this one, for example, and so on. And so yeah, don't ever get confused for this one. It's super easy, super simple, very friendly for beginner people. And if you guys want the Black Spirit pants, you guys can basically get like the classic outfits, 2 maids right here, which is very nice. And also the most important part is that you guys get so many time filled blackstones, right? So if you guys guarantee want to hit all this to pen, then I really highly recommend you guys buying the Black Spirit pass. Because right here again, you guys can get 300, 200, 100 there. So you guys basically got 600 already, right? And then 300 here, 400 here, 500 here. So literally, if you guys just buy this, and then literally you guys can get everything to pen 100% guaranteed. Like I already have 2,000 guys, right? I already did the weekly and then got myself 2,000. So 2,000 plus all those, you know, purple stones, right? So it's so easy to get this to pens. And yeah, after that, once you guys have no use with time filled blackstones, you guys can turn these into the accessories. Remember that? And so that's what you guys can do as well. However, I definitely want to use these now. And so what we want to do here is get myself more damage. And so duo, remember what we need to use, which is 30 stack. So boom. We failed. Now we pull out like a 20 stack. But it's my Smurf, so I'm going to go for 10. Look at that. Look at that. Now we use 40. Now look at that. Now we got 10. So what we want to do again, remember guys? Just right click on this. And then it goes to the Black Spirit right away, right? And then hover this and hover that. And voila! Pen! Guaranteed 100%, guys. Alright, so this is the stuff that you guys want to use. Guaranteed, right? Super easy clap that you guys can get. And so yeah, I highly recommend you guys doing that. Let's just make like one accessory, for example, like necklace. Like necklace gives really nice AP, guys, right? It's also good for alt accounts, right? And so what I usually like to do is like put, you know, this guy and, you know, Karanda, for example, for, you know, Karanda's heart. Or you guys can put it in Garmoth, right? For my archer, for example, right? And then give himself like a Tuvala necklace so I can give more damage. Because if you guys give more damage to world bosses, you guys actually have higher chance to get better loots. And so that's what you guys want to do here is basically try to get lots of APDP to those alt accounts. And so what we want to do is now is basically make an pen of necklace. And so that way, you know, we can give this to our alt accounts or whatever, stuff like that. And so we're going to go ahead and talk to Blacksmith right here again. And then we're going to go for exchange. And then after that, we're going to click necklace. And then let's get like 3 more, for example. And then after that, we remember we have it on duo. So we need to get it up to try. So usually what I like to do is basically pry was, you know, 10 stack, duo is like 20 stack, right? Try is like 30 stack. TED attempts is like 50 stacks or above. And then on TED attempts, I kind of recommend you guys, for especially early gamers, would just cron from the TED to pen attempts. And the reason behind that is kind of hurt, right? If you fail it, like you have to basically do all over again. And it can get really rough and you kind of want to hit the pens as soon as possible anyways. And so if you guys don't mind using some, you know, a little bit of crons, I really recommend, honestly, just using it for TED to pen attempts. But however, like me, this is my alt account, right? So I don't really care, you know, if I lose it or not. I don't really care at this point. I'm just here to make this video so you guys can, you know, understand how you guys can get this to pen. So for example, right now we have this to duo. So let's use something like 20 stack and see what happens. So 46 plus 18, that's like 50% above, right? So I'm okay with that. 64%, I'll take it. And then we failed. And so now we have to basically start all over again, right? And then just basically do that from scratch again. So keep in mind with the accessory, guys, if you guys fail, everything basically breaks. And so that's why if you guys cron it, you guys can basically have a chance to keep it again as is, or it actually drops down. So for example, let's say that if it was duo and then we croned it, and if it failed, then it goes back to prime. Has like a chance of, you know, going back to prime. Or it just stays up to duo, so, you know, it just depends on your RNG, I guess. However, here I'm just going to use 10 stack and see what happens. Duo. And now we want to use, you know, 20 stack and 65 still high. Look at that. Now we got try. And so if you want to go for 10 attempts, what we want to do is now using 40 stacks, right? So we don't have a 40 stack, so I'll just probably just use like a 30 stack, right? And the 57 is still good enough. Personally, it's flipping a coin, guys. Heads or tail, right? And looks like it's a hit, right? And then after that, we want to cron it if you guys want to, right? It's only 120 crons. And for newer people, like, they're gonna give out so much crowns for you guys. And so yeah, I highly recommend you guys just maybe crowning it if you want. If not, yeah, it's up to you guys. This is the game for you guys. And so yeah, remember guys, this, right, we can use this. And so instead of using 50 stack, we're just gonna go ahead and use this and get a guarantee pen. And then voila, boom. And we just got ourselves a pen, and then we still got ourselves still 52 stack for something else. And then just like that, guys, voila. Now, what do we do with these leftovers? If you guys hover it, it actually tells you heat up. Heat up and see what happens, basically, right? So let's just heat it up and see what happens. And then you guys can also click right here, process all identical items if you have basically more than one, which I have two, so I'm gonna click that check mark and then see what happens. It's basically going to return us back the Tuvala ores. Look at that. So we're basically getting our money back, our ingredients back, right? So if you don't have a usage for this Tuvala necklace anymore, that's what you guys can do basically right here, right? And that's it, literally. And that's how you guys basically make accessories, right? And everything step by step. So you guys can get one PEN Tuvala earring and one PEN Tuvala ring from getting up to level like 59 or 60 as well. And so yeah, I really recommend you guys just getting power level as soon as possible to 61. And then get yourself a pen, ring, and a earring. And so all you need to do is basically worry about is getting a necklace to pen, and then getting another ring, gathering another earring, right here, those two. And then yeah, work on your belt as well. And then after that, you basically can get yourself a pen for everything. Keep in mind, we do have 200 of these guys, refined magical blackstones. So what we want to do is, remember, pull out these ones on the armors. And so what we want to do now is pull out a black spirit and just pull out like a 40 stack and see what happens. I also don't have a 40 stack, so what we're gonna do again is 30 stacks, remember? And then use it on a try attempt and see what happens. Look at that, and we just get RNG carried. Same thing with here. You wanna use try attempt. Oh wow, I've been lucky. Once again, 30 attempts for... Oh boy. So what we want to do now is look at this dual, remember? And then now we can use a rainbow, right? That's what we can do. And then get it to guarantee try. And then now hit it. And then look at that. We just got 10 right there easily, just like that. And so now what we want to do is use 50 stacks, remember guys? And so that's where we use this right here. And then we failed, that's okay. We failed, that's okay. Well, I'll just do one more here and see what happens. Alright, so we got ourselves a 70 stack, guys. So that's actually really good, right? It's really good for future. You guys can use this for fail stacking for something else. And so yeah, I highly recommend you guys saving that for something else if you guys want. And so now it's back to try. So what we want to do again is pull out a 30 stack and go from all over again. Personally, I recommend 40, but I just don't have 40, so we're just going to use 30 and go from there. Look at that. 30% is pretty good, guys. Alright. And then just like that, we just hit it again. And then let's pull out another 30 and then go from there. We failed that, but it's okay. We have the rainbow, remember? And then hit it. And then it broke. So what we want to do now is go back to this guy and then fix everything, guys. Remember here, and just fix it with Tuvala ores. And then now, after fixing it, do it again. Try 40 attack. We failed. That's okay. Get this to 100%. Try again, and now it hit last one. Once it gets 50, I'll probably save it. Ah, I got lucky there. And then now after that, we can use any of these 50 stacks. And so let's use this one, for example. Hey, look at that. We just got ourselves a pen just like that, guys. And then here, Tet. Let's go for pen again. And just like that, guys, we just got ourselves a pen right there for helmet and... what was it? Glove? Yeah. And so that's it. And then now we're just working on our armor, guys. And that's it for armors, right? And so that's all we need to do. And then here, once again, use that rainbow, guys. Boom, and then 30 stacks. That's what we want to use here. Like that. And then after that, you know, use a 50 stack. Oh, frick, I should have used that one. Yeah, I just hit it too easy, just like that, guys, alright? So now what we want to do is make sure you guys actually repair everything, right? Because everything is pen, everything is good to go. And so that's what you guys want to do right here, just like that. And then now equip it. And look at this. You guys are so god, man. Look at that. So juicy. Oh, we need to fix this as well. So repair. And then after that, you guys can equip it. Now look at this. All we need to now is work on, you know, accessories now, basically, right? And so that's what we want to do right here is this strategy, guys. And then after that, now we just equip the pen ones, which we basically got this one for free. And then this one earring for free. So we just need to work on basically the belt and the earring and the ring. However, remember Tuvala necklace, we made this to pen. But if you guys go to the Fugar, here's Fugar again. So we made everything to pen. Remember that, guys? And so we'll basically get lots of fill stack from this guy again, right? For everything what we made basically. And look at that. We basically got so much fill stacks again. Basically got Amazon return, baby. And then after that, what we want to do is special seasonal gift. And so from here, I highly recommend you guys getting the, honestly, the PEN Capuchia necklace. And the reason behind that is, you know, lots of AP, right? And then the belt only has 17. And then here, I would recommend you guys getting the Capuchia ring. Because, you know, more AP. This one gives 13 and this one gives 17. However, this does give nice DP, but personally, I think AP is just better. So yeah, I recommend you guys getting the Capuchia ring right there. So first season, you guys want to get this. Second season, this one. And then third season, you guys want to get this. So in the end, you guys will get everything eventually if you guys keep making a class every season. And so yeah, you guys just need to do 3 seasonals. And then you guys can basically get the necklace, belt, and the ring. That's what I would recommend. And then replace all this basically to those. But then right now, we're on seasonal class and seasonal characters. So we can't use those until we actually graduate. And so until then, you guys basically stuck with Tuvala Gears, and so just have fun with it and make sure you guys just get a pen and then just go from there. And so now what we do with this, right? Technically with this rainbow one now, guys, we can basically sell it. And so what we want to do now, if we have any extras like this, we want to just go ahead and sell that. And then with the purple ones, remember, if we can go to exchange, we can change into these. So we can turn everything into 179 if you guys want. Or, you know, turn 300 into like 1 item collection and increase scroll. It's up to you guys. But I only get 5 of those, so maybe I don't think it's worth it personally. And so maybe I'll get more Tuvala ores, so that way maybe I can get all pen guaranteed for my accessories. So here instead of 179, I'll probably get like 50 for now. Let's just do that. Alright, so I got myself 50 of Tuvala ore, and then let's just make the rest to pen and see what happens. Alright, here I'm gonna basically work on my belt now, and let's go from... and let's get it from there. So belt, let's get like 4 more and see what happens. Belt. This one, 20 stack. And we failed still. Very bad RNG, but that's okay. Probably get like 2 more. Let's get 3 more. And then first one, you guys can use it. 10 stack if you want. If not, just hit it. After that, 30 stack. We failed that one, unfortunate. So now what we want to do again is guess like a little more again. And then start over again, guys. Let's go. 10 stack. 10 stack again. 20. I think I had 20. Not 30. So 20 again. Oh, that was 10. Whatever. Let's flip a coin. Hey, got lucky on that one. But we want to use like 30 stack for now. Basically. And then got unlucky on that one again. So whatever, you know. And then that's how you guys basically do it though. So this is a method and strategy you guys can basically do to get, you know, PEN Tuvala belt. So once again, we basically do it again. And then we can do a 10 again. Holy mama. Bad RNG. Alright, I need more of those. And so let's get like 4 more. I really hope this is it, guys. This is it. I hope so. Let's use like a 10 stack. 10 stack again. 20. I don't have a 20 anymore. So what you guys want to do is basically use a blackstone, right? But for me, I don't have a 20, so screw it. I'm just going to use 10. 55, I'll take it. Alright, and then now we can use a 30 stack, for example, and then get ourselves up to like 60%. And then we just need like 2 more. Please, we gotta hit it though. And then now we want to use like a 40 stack or 50, right? And so 57 is good enough, I think. And so let's get it, boys. Let's hit it. once again, you guys can crown it, right? Once again, if you guys want to crown it, you guys can crown it. If you guys are new players or returning players and you guys really need this gear so bad to get yourself really strong, then I would 100% crown it. If not, just freaking hit it. Ah! Okay, that kind of hurts. But that's okay, you know? This is my alt account, so I don't really care. Alright, I'm just doing this for your content, so whatever. So let's get back up to duel 10. Mother! Okay, maybe belt is not where it's at, guys. Maybe I want to do ring. Let's do ring, alright? Yeah, I don't think belt liked me, guys. And so what we're gonna do now is get the rings instead. So right here... Oh, we have a fill stack here. Alright, let's just hit it. 10 stack. Okay, we'll try it again. 10 stack. 20. I don't think I had 20, right, guys? 10 stack again. And then 30. Ayah, 50. Hey! Ring likes me, man. Ring really likes me. Alright, that's how you guys get that. Easy clap, right? So, Narus. You guys see all these Narus? You guys can just garbage this junk, guys. It's just heavy, you know? And then, yeah. You guys can also, though, keep these ones that you guys basically made and then just use it as a fail stack, right? You guys can do that, too, if you guys want. And then use that as a strategy. And then now, let's still work on our belt and our freaking earring. Let's get earring. Belt hates me, bro. Let's get 10 of those, for example, and then let's get it. Let's freaking get it, guys. 10 stack. Hiya. 10 stack. 10 stack. And then you're supposed to do 20, but I'm gonna do 10. Alright. After that, 30 would be recommended. Hiya. And then one more, which is... We have 70 and 60. I'm down for 50. So 57%, guys, alright? So once again, if you guys need to crown this, by all means, get that crown. Alright, after that, we just need to work on belt and we'll be lit, guys, right? So here, voila, just like that, guys. We just got ourselves a pen. Now we're just one more away. This belt, guys, this mother freaking belt doesn't want to hit me, though. So just pull out a 10. Pull out a 10 again. And then 20, but I don't have 20, so I'm gonna fill this. Yep. Yep, that's my life with belt, guys, right now, right? And so now, look, we don't have any Tuvala ores, basically. We only have like 4 left. And so what do we need to do? Just go back to Fugar, guys, and then use these purple stones and then get more, basically, until you guys tap freaking pen, right? So once again... Hiya, this guy does not like me, man. This guy really hates me. Alright. Back to Fugar. I think I'll probably need like... Let's get like... Oh, I don't know how many would I need. Let's get like 30 more. How about that? Alright. Let's hope that we hit it on 30th attempt. So we got 30 of those, and then let's just turn everything into the belt, because that's all we need, guys. Alright, this is it. I think this is it, isn't it? Boom. You're supposed to do 20 stack, but I don't have a 20 stack, so F it. Wrong mistake ever in my life. Alright, 10 stack. Mother. Alright, guys, so look at this. Right, I got all the pen gears of armors, weapons, accessories, everything, guys. Alright? And so this is how you guys get pen for all your Tuvala gears. And so good luck out there, adventurers, and make sure you guys use the right fill stacks for these. It definitely matters and it definitely helps, right? And also the accessories, once again, just use crowns on the very last one for 10 to pen attempts if you guys are new or returning BDO players. And so yeah, have fun, good luck, and you guys will basically start with this much amount of AP, this amount of DP, and so yeah, have fun with it, guys, and good luck out there.